What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports. It's week 11 of our 2024 sim season. Our Browns are rolling at 7-1. They have already had their bye. 8-1. You already had their bye. This is week 11. Welcome to the NOS Dome. Once again, this is the brand new Nagy on Sports Dome here in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Browns play their home games here in the 2024 sim season. Appreciate you guys being on with me today. Welcome in, Big Dog. Welcome in, Mitchell. Decided to have the Eagles wear their sweet throwback Kelly green, so that flips the Browns over into technically their road whites. Hopefully you will forgive me for them being in the road uniform here. And it looks like the Eagles will receive the kick off first here, getting ready to paste in a note with all of the players that the Browns have picked up here, so I don't have to just keep re-going over it with you over and over and over again. This kick is going to be brought up. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Hey, Karen, welcome in. I don't know. That's a good question, Don. I just open up my YouTube and go to my channel because I know that I just went live. Hopefully that's helpful. I don't know if it is or not. Here's Hurts. He'll fire right side, picked off on the first play of the game. Denzel to the 30. He'll pick him off on the first play of the game. Hey, JD, welcome in, man. Good to have you on, brother. First play of the game, and Hurts tries to go right side to Devontae Smith, and there's just a bad throw. Ward picks it off. Mason, you are beating this Chris Jones drum, man. It's just not possible. He's on the Falcons in our sim. We don't have the money for it. Here's a look at Watson. 2,800 yards is second in the NFL. 15 touchdowns is near the bottom as he's not had to put it in the end zone much despite the 8-1 record for these Browns here so far. Chubb's had a bunch of rushing touchdowns. They've had some defensive scores as well. They even have a kick return as it's dropped by the Chief. He was wide open. Jacoby Dean laid a shoulder into him. And the first play of the game is dropped. I formation here. Evans close on the left side. They'll turn around, go to Chubb. He'll run right into Jordan Davis. That's a big man. Fletcher Cox got nerfed pretty hard. He's actually a free agent. We could pick him up now for the Browns, but he's like a 75 rating. So Jordan Davis, and this one's going to be picked right back off. Deion Jones, the former Brown, played a cup of coffee's worth of football with the Browns. Now the middle linebacker for Philly, and Deshaun just threw it right at him. So he started out very, very good, and look at this. He just never saw him. I mean, Moore was there, I guess, but Deion Jones just turns around and catches it. But now a substantial amount of turnovers in the last 3 games for Deshaun, and he starts off right, picks up right where he left off, I guess. It's his 9th interception of the year, and as you can see, they're just 15 touchdowns at the beginning. We did, Don. I actually copied or clipped a little snippet of it and put it on our Discord channel and had people talk about it. Nice tackle there by Isaiah Simmons. So for the Eagles, they turned it over so fast I couldn't tell you. Austin Eckler is their new running back. You can see he is still considered a superstar. They also drafted Jonathan Brooks, one of the top running backs out of Texas. Kendrick Bourne is wide receiver number 3, as this one's going to be caught with one hand by Devontae Smith. They also have a rookie, Xavier Leggett, out of South Carolina. Very, very quick, twitchy receiver in Xavier Leggett. He'll be number 89. You can see him right there in the slot. Jason Kelsey did retire, so Landon Dickerson moves over from left guard to be the center, and then they bring in Dalton Reisner to continue to keep that O-line to be nice and nasty now. 2nd and 10. A lot of excitement here just in the first 2 minutes of the game. And with no scores, this one's going to be a 3rd and inches after Dallas Goedert is hit to the ground by Denzel, who is still in the zone. Denzel still in the zone. Look at all the Browns up near the line of scrimmage. Yeah, everybody in the box that time. Hurts is going to throw quickly across the middle, and he's able to sneak it over to Goddard once again and a first down to the midfield stripe. Don, I'm not sure how that wasn't a fumble, to be honest. And over the middle and caught again by Devontae Smith. Mason, if the Browns actually sign Chris Jones, I will give you something. I will give you a very nice gift. Because I just do not foresee that happening. I know you want it badly. Pressure coming. He'll jump pass it over the middle. There's the rookie Xavier Leggett. And the Browns are all over them. We get a flag coming in late. And this one's going to be roughing the passer on the Browns, unfortunately. And Za'Darius Smith, the guilty party. Good look at that dome. That nice big screen in the middle of the NOS dome. Pressure coming. Hurts in trouble. Wiggly throw. Touchdown! Not sure how he got it out, but Austin Ekeler in the front corner of the end zone, able to bring it in. We know he is a receiving weapon and a touchdown machine from his days in San Diego and L.A. And look at him hit as he throws. Look at that wobbly pass from Obo Okoronkwo. And it's still complete to Ekeler. And Ekeler beats Simmons to the corner. And that would be a touchdown for the Eagles. They score first here in the Week 11 matchup in the NOS Dome, Cleveland, Ohio. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Hey, welcome in, Sean. I mean, you could end a lot of people's career. Look at that beautiful stadium. Ugh. So glad that Kit Nagy decided to build the NOS Dome. We need a couple more million subscribers before we could afford to get the real NOS Dome built, though. So keep telling your friends and subscribe to the channel. Anaya Smith, our undrafted rookie free agent kick and punt returner, up to the 18-yard line as well. I do what I can, Don. Yeah, I mean, in real life, you mean in our sim? Is that what you're suggesting, Sean? That I sign? He's just sitting there on the free agent heap. I just like right now, Michael Hall's rated better than him, and even Mo Hurst might be rated better than him at this point. But yeah, I don't mind bringing him in for some depth. You know, I love me some Fletcher Cox. He was key to our Super Bowl victory several seasons ago when we went into the future. Actually, I think that was the 2024 season when we were finishing the 2022 season. We played 23 and 24. First down throw there. Nakobe Dean does make the tackle. Watson, once again, that spin and throw has been part of his repertoire in real life, sure. Absolutely. I don't know if, I assume the contract is accurate. He might be done as it's almost picked again by Jones. Watson starting the game now 1 for 5. Have we handed the ball off once? Yeah, good call, Sean. It was the 24 season. I was remembering correctly. Means we're due for a Super Bowl win. Quick throw to the right side, caught and dropped immediately. Elijah Moore has the only 2 completions of the game for Deshaun. Here's a big 3rd and 7. Don't want to get yourself too far in a hole. We know what Philly can do offensively, specifically running the football. A lot of star power over the middle, caught for a big first down. Cedric Tillman to the 41. Don, I started the game as the Eagles again. If it ain't broke, I'm not fixing it at this juncture. Good throw over the middle to Tillman. Clock ticking down, still just 5.5 minutes or so into this first quarter. Now Watson again. Over the middle, and he almost got it picked by Slay. Tried to go skinny out to Cooper on the right side, and Slay should have picked him off again. Why are we throwing so much? Clap, clap. Why are we throwing so much? There comes Chubb to the right side. He'll try the edge, and it's just tough to get out and run to the edges in Madden. We know this. He'll pick up 1. It's 3rd and 9. 2 runs, 8 passes. Not quite enough here. Just about into Hopkins' range if we can get a few yards. Watson over the middle. Caught for a first down. Beautiful catch by Elijah Moore. Playing pretty well in the middle for us here. Again, both Coop and Evans having monster years yardage and completions-wise. Just not a ton of receiving touchdowns for the Browns as a whole because Chubb right there has had a bunch on his own now. 3 carries, just 1 yard. Maybe that's why we haven't run the ball much, I guess. Yeah, hey Wendell, welcome in. We are not in Brazil. We are in the Nagy Sports Dome in Cleveland. We've had 4 home games in a row here. Quick little throw. Just like a tight end RPO to the Chief, but no yardage gain. So still starting to figure out what this hybrid Bills playbook looks like now. Blitz coming. They pick it up nicely. Now Watson. Enzo, wide open. Touchdown, Cooper! He dropped it right in. Offensive line did exactly what they needed to do. Held up the blocking. And Watson saw Coop wide open. Dropped it right in the basket. And that is an easy touchdown. Look how easy that throw was for Deshaun. And Cooper was past everybody into the end zone. And a touchdown, Browns. Yeah, it would be, big dog. It's remember that Madden knows the teams that you're playing, but it doesn't know the order that you're supposed to play them in, and it doesn't know the home and away that you're supposed to play them. So, like, I think even if that game is in Brazil, it's technically a Philadelphia home game. They're the home team. So even that part of this is incorrect, as we are in Cleveland for this one. All right, 7-7, 6:42. Browns back on defense. Neither team running the ball particularly well. A lot of throws. Here comes Hurts, but he'll take off with his legs. He's got some room against that man coverage. To the 40, to the 45, and he'll slide down after 22 yards. And a first down. So as soon as I said they didn't have any rushing yards, he shows to go me. Quick throw right side to Goddard. Spun off of the tackle of Newsome, and he'll get about 5 after the play there. Hey, Karen, welcome in. And yeah, the Max Drew shot last night was absolutely crazy. You know what? I completely forgot to check. I have no idea what the Eagles' record is, if I am being honest. I want to say they're somewhere around 500, if I remember correctly from our last time we went through the rosters. How about that first down throw? Devontae Smith. Long throw. So after the opening play where Denzel picked him off, Hurts has found Smith for 3 big gains going against Denzel. Tried to run him off. Actually, Newsome in coverage that time. Able to run him off. Get that comebacker for the first down. Big gainer. Hey, Matt. Welcome in. Good to have you on. There's the rookie again, Xavier Leggett, and he's got himself a first down. Reminds me of good old Dave Meggett. Now, option keeper to Hurts, right side. Tries to juke move Simmons, and he can't really. Eckler again, the running back here in Philadelphia that we brought over in free agency, as DeAndre Swift went to Dallas to replace Tony Pollard, who went to New York to replace Saquon Barkley, who went to the Panthers, maybe? I don't remember where I put Saquon. Third and 6 now, Browns. Nostone barking loud. Here comes Hurts. Good protection. He'll float it over the middle, and it's picked off! I think Owusu-Koramoah got it, and he did! First down, Browns at the 5 as JOK. Great coverage that time on Dallas Goedert. And Owusu-Koramoah, look at this play. They got him bracketed, and he just reaches, actually a bad pass. Goddard reaches for it, and Owusu-Koramoah picks it up. And second pick of the quarter for the Eagles, and the Browns take over. Matt, appreciate you being on. Not that I know of specifically. There are a decent amount of Nagys from the Northeast Ohio area. That's where Kit Nagy's dads, who are brothers, because we are cousins, that's where our dads grew up in Fairview Park area on the west side. So I know there are more Nagys up there than there are certainly in Central Ohio where I'm at now, but I do not know a Pete Nagy directly, at least not as one of my direct descendants. Far enough back, probably all came over on the same boat, I'm sure. Appreciate you being on, though, with us. 90 seconds in this first quarter. Watson changing the play. Turn around. Here comes Chubb, and he gets taken down very quickly. Deion Jones been all over the place here to start the game. Again, played some with the Browns. Look at that, Buffalo, Kansas City, 9-0 Buffalo still. Only team better than us in the AFC as we are 8-1. Kansas City at 7-3. Yet to have their bye. 3rd and 1 now after the first catch of the day for Mike Evans goes for 8. Now back to pass. Quick slant. Again Evans, first down. He beat Bradbury. Crossed his face. And a first down to the 37 for Mike Evans. That's right, JD. That's right. We are worldwide. No, Nagy is a very, very Hungarian name, so it's sort of like Smith in Hungary. There's just a whole bunch of Nagys over there. But yeah, no, and we have subscribers on the channel from Europe and Indonesia and left coast here, Texas, Florida, obviously Ohio, Pennsylvania. We're well represented. We don't say it lightly. We are truly Nagy Nation. 2nd and 11 after they flipped the field. Up to the 36. Remember, this drive started at the 5. Jerome Ford blowed up there in the hole. That's Isaiah Rodgers, free agent cornerback pickup for the Eagles. And those Kelly Green jerseys are pretty special. And Canada. Yes, thank you. Now, I am not related to Charles Nagy, Jason, but I sure used to tell people in like elementary and grade school that I was, back when he was pitching for the Indians. Absolutely would tell people that he was my uncle. And the Browns will need to punt Bajorquez into the game, but they were able to get him some breathing room. Again, that drive started on the 5. He'll put his left foot into this one. And the rookie Leggett taking it at about the 15 and blown to the ground quickly by the cornerback. I think that's TJ Tampa, one of our rookies out of Iowa State that we drafted. He sure did. Back when we had to figure out what the heck a slurve was. Quick little RPO right side to Smith, and he's going to get decked by Denzel. So the Devontae Smith-Denzel matchup has been a pretty easy one, or a pretty fun one so far here today. 13 minutes to go in the first half. It's a 7-7 ball game. Pressure coming. Are the Browns going to get their first sack? They will. Myles Garrett continuing to add to his league-leading sack record. I believe that's number 16 or 17 for him on the season. Back to pass on a 3rd and 15. Hurts left side. Got a man! Somehow MJ Emerson let A.J. Brown get behind him, and he holds his head. He can't believe it. First catch of the day on a 3rd and long. And A.J. Brown got behind MJ Emerson. Can't let that one happen. Good catch by A.J. Brown. First down, Eagles up to the 38-yard line. Why do you say that, big dog? You don't want to play the Eagles? I think the Eagles are on the... I think Sirianni might kind of low-key be on the hot seat, and they're struggling. They struggled mightily last year. They had defensive coordinator changes and shifts. Sort of started to become a one-trick pony on offense with Hurts' legs and the passing game and the Bush push, which is probably going to get the tush push, or the, what do they call it, the brotherly shove, which is probably going to get banned in the offseason. So I wouldn't actually mind it. But why would you say you don't want to? Up the middle, Eckler blown up. Michael Hall Jr., the rookie from Ohio State. He has been sensational for us. I think he's 2nd in the NFL behind Myles in sacks. He's just like 2 behind Myles in sacks right now, the rookie out of Ohio State. 2nd and 12. Hurts firing left side into traffic, and it's almost picked off. Newsome and Emerson were over there, and it's a 3rd and 12. You think they can? I mean, just about everybody's tried, but nobody really can. Now with Kelsey retiring over the middle, we're going to get a flag. Is this an ineligible man downfield, perhaps? Illegal forward pass. Oh, Hurts was across the line when he let go of it, and that one stinks. They'll back him up. 4th and 17. The loss of down as well. Look at that video board here at the NOS Dome. Beautiful stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Still not sure if it's downtown or in Brook Park. We'll let you decide for yourself. We've had some hypotheses, but not exactly sure where this NOS Dome ended up being built, but we're glad that it did. It's a beautiful place, and I would love to watch a game there. He did, Don. Didn't he retire in real life, too? I thought he retired in real life. I think I maybe had to make him retire. Well, maybe, I don't know. There's a couple guys who retired in the sim, like Cam Hayward, who I don't know if they did in real life, but I thought Kelsey was accurate. Back to pass. Watson. He'll zip it over the middle. Dropped immediately by Elijah Moore. 3rd and 6. Oh, did I retire Kelsey? I did, because didn't he retire in real life? Yes, I retired him, and then I moved Landon Dickerson from left guard to center, because that's what he played at Alabama. 3rd and 6, and Watson, hold on to that football, Deshaun. He'll pick up 10 on the first down. I wish that he would slide, but using his legs nicely. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, Don. Yes, I did. I did mirror that move. I can't make guys unretire, but I can force guys to retire who didn't in the game, or I just cut them and nerf them so nobody picks them back up. Whoa, Cooper ended up on his head after the catch. His second catch, let's see this highlight. Kind of that deep dig route over the middle, a little bit behind him to protect him from the big hit, and he gets rolled over and lands on his head coming up. He really doesn't, Big Dog. I wish that he did. I wonder if that's a thing where I can make him slide, because he's had a couple of fumbles this season. RPO right side. Cooper, can he make a man miss? He cannot. Slay with a good tackle. Clock ticking down, under 8 minutes to go here on this next play. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports, joining you here today. It's a week number 11 sim of our 2024 Browns simulated season. Look at Chief fight forward for the first down. They're going to say he's a yard short, but at 3rd and 1, they've got lots of opportunities here now. Going a little offset I formation with Jerome Ford into the game as a fullback. Chief on the right side of the line. 3-step drop for Watson. Over the middle, easy pitch and catch to Mike Evans. And a first down, Browns to the 29-yard line. It's worked a couple of times. Don, where as long as the receiver can make the first man miss, it's pretty effective, but it definitely gets a few yards. Cooper to the 5, touchdown! His second of the day! Amari Cooper, and he smashes it home in front of, what did we look it up? I think it's like 68,000 fans here at the NOS Dome. Sellout crowd, and Cooper, little flag route. Reed Blankenship, the free safety, just took a bad angle. Cooper got right around him into the end zone, and a touchdown, Browns. And they'll double up and take their first lead of the game here with 6:48 to go in the first half. Eight plays, 77-yard drive. Video board telling us Pioneer Airways, whoever they are, sponsoring the giant scoreboard in the middle of the NOS Dome. Big Dog, they really have been. I told you, this has happened before when we've done our simulated seasons. We fell in love with George Pickens, and then he got drafted by the Steelers. We fell in love with DeMarvin Leal, and then he got drafted by the Steelers, I think, again. Paulson Adebo was a guy that we liked. We had Garrett Wilson one year. We drafted Garrett Wilson, obviously. He was sensational for another team. So, ooh, that's a great question, Don. Let me think about that. 6:15 on this first half clock. 2nd and 9. Hurts. Good protection. He'll thing up right side, and good tackle by Newsom. Keeps him short. Another catch for Goddard, who has been checked down Dallas here. 4 catches, 32 yards for him. That is a really, really great question. Option keeper. This time he does give it to Eckler, and Eckler loses more yards. Eckler now 5 carries, -3 yards is Zadarius Smith right there to blow it up. Look at Landon Dickerson. That was the center trying to pull, and he had nowhere to go, and that's going to force a punt for the Philadelphia Eagles. It should probably be like local, right? So like maybe like Machine Gun Kelly And like the Black Keys or something, right? Appeal to multiple crowds. Hey Earl, welcome in. Who would I like to be the first concert? Can I say my band? Can my band open up? I mean, it was just like, how about like the Police get back together for a reunion concert? That would be awfully fun. I'd love to see Sting back with the boys. Quick throw to the right side. Stiff arm for the Chief, and he's up to the 49-yard line. That would be awesome, big dog. 8-1 would be crazy. A crazy way to start the season now. 3 tight ends left. They'll keep throwing it. And this one bounces off the helmet of Deion Jones. There's a little bit too much throwing still for my tastes, Mr. Dorsey and Mr. Stefanski. Running your Buffalo Bills playbook. Now Chubb. Up the middle. Hey, look, you got a first down. And more. Tackle there by Kevin Byard. Remember, Byard came over in the middle of free agent, or excuse me, a middle of the season trade last year to be the Travis Kelce shutter downer, and then they didn't even get there. Well, Don, then I'll do that. I will pick a Police reunion. I think they're all still alive. Gimme Stewart, gimme Andy, gimme Sting. Put them back together in the Nostome with Phil Nagy's band opening up. Stepping up into the pocket, and he has nowhere to go. Josh Sweat, the first sack of the day for the Eagle defense. And Watson, that pocket just disintegrated, and he tried to get outside of it. But Sweat beat. Actually, Dewan's locked up pretty good with somebody else. So, oh, I see. Dewan switched to Jordan Davis and kind of let Sweat go. And Sweat gets the sack, first of the day for the Eagles. Now they'll go empty on a 3rd and 15. Watson alone in the shotgun. Blitz coming. They'll blitz both, and he'll be hit as he throws. Incomplete. Nakobe Dean, and they're one of those Georgia Bulldog defenders, and that will force a punt as the Browns cannot convert here. Bajorquez is going to try to drop one in deep. Ooh, do we get roughed? Oh, maybe not. It does force not the best punt. It's out of bounds right at the 20. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. I have not seen the Trey McNutt news. What is the Trey McNutt news? Did we sign him? Hurts. Right side. Dropped again. The Devontae Smith-Denzel battle continues. Now I'm checking the Twitterverse right now just to make sure I didn't miss anything there. So you'll have to give me the updated Trey McNutt news because I didn't get it, Jonathan. Over the middle again, A.J. Brown near the first down. Simmons and Thornhill take him down 3rd and 1. Well, yes, going to back to that point about Cooper and Evans. We're going to fall in love with Mike Evans, and he's going to sign with the Ravens or something. We're going to fall in love with Mike Hall Jr., and he's going to get drafted somewhere else and be awesome. Just kind of the way that it goes. Anaya Smith ran a kickback for us, which rarely happened in the sim. We're going to fall in love with him. Left side throw, and look at Emerson dislodge it from A.J. Brown. Took a big shot from MJ. And A.J. Brown, complete with that dark visor, cannot believe that he dropped it 4th and 1. And they're going to punt. Here is Anaya Smith right on cue. He'll break the first tackle, cannot break the second one. Oh, he went and did 7-on-7 somewhere and got suspended for his last season from high school. Ohio is so dumb with their spring football rules. I don't know what they're trying to do. Quick throw left side. Got a man! First down. There's the Chief to the 50-yard line. Beautiful throw here as they're going to run a little bit of hurry up, get up to the line, and run the next play. Is he already committed to Ohio State, or is he just a prospect that they're looking into? Now he'll roll, fire on the run, and incomplete. Stops the clock. I can't remember. I don't follow recruiting quite as closely as I used to, just with all the portal and stuff. It gets a little nuts to try to keep up with all of it. Trips to the left side. $1.18, Chubb on the right hip. Back to pass. Watson, wide open over the middle to Evans, down to the 30-yard line. Browns in field goal range. Mike Evans has been very, very good for us. He's the third best player, but he's not committed currently, right? He's just a target. Defensive back, maybe? Is that right? Safety? Is that right? Left side throw. Caught again. Just a short game this time, and the Browns will use their first timeout. Back to pass. Watson again. Right side throw near the line. Thrown to the ground, Elijah Moore. They do not look like they're in a super amount of hurry. They will go ahead and call their second timeout. 33 seconds on the clock. We have a bunch to the left side, including Mike Gesicki into the game. A free agent pickup for us. After cut day, he was cut and we picked him up. Watson, right side. Caught by Cooper, but he stays in bounds at the 11. Clock's running. Let's go, go, go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds. He's got to snap at 9. Hey, what's going on? Watson cannot take a sack. Right side. Oh, he had Cooper too. Wide open. Well, maybe not wide open. Slay was with him. It looked like Coop went for the inside shoulder. Watson threw to the outside shoulder. And the net result was an incomplete pass. So Hopkins coming in, remains perfect on the season, drills that one through. Pretty decent time management, all things considered. It's going to be 17-7. 2 seconds left. Browns with an opportunity for a little mini double dip. I agree with you, Jonathan. Oh, that's cool, Matt. Class of 88. All right, well, the Browns 17, the Eagles 7 here. After a good opening half, take a quick look at that NOS dome in the background. It's a nice-looking dome. Time to flip the field. Browns looking to go 9-1. Here's a chance for a mini double dip. Maybe open this thing. Wow, well, maybe we are kindred spirits. That's funny. All right, Watson out on the field. Again, he's got one interception, probably a couple other that he should have, but has been much better, especially in that second half. A couple of touchdown passes to Amari Cooper. In this one, my name is Phil Nagy. You found the channel Nagy on Sports, only place on YouTube that we know of where you can get full-length football sims with live original commentary. And Watson will dump it to Chubb on the right side. Ooh, sit down! Isaiah Rodgers. It wasn't even a stiff arm. It was just like a bulldozer maneuver for 8 for Nick Chubb. Big Dog, that's a good question. It's coming up pretty quick. I mean, we're running out of games. This is already week 11, but I can check. I feel like it's soonish. I feel like we have an NFC East back-to-back here. Maybe we get the Giants or the Cowboys next. Watson, blitz coming. The Browns pick it up nicely. That gives plenty of time for Moore to cross the field and get a first down. Elijah Moore, first down to the 41-yard line. His 7th catch. He's been pretty effective here today. First and 10. Watson. Fire it left side into traffic. How about triple coverage? And Mike Evans says, I'm Mike Evans. I'm 6'5". First down, Browns. He sure does, Big Dog. He sure does, and we sure hope that he has it back when he gets back from his injury. Watson, quick throw over the middle. Caught again by the Chief. Kind of fell down awkwardly, but still picks up 9. Browns' efficient opening drive here of this second half. 2nd and 1 gives you all kinds of possibilities. How about a throw? Right side. Enzo! He's got his man! I thought maybe he was going to float that thing and let Cooper run under it. Instead, he fired it in there. Slay was close enough to make the tackle. But look at that bullet of a pass. Well, I guess he saw the safety. Maybe if he floats that one up towards the end zone, that Blankenship might be able to get over there. So pretty good read, actually, for Watson. First down, Browns into the red zone. They sure are, Sean. They are playing well. Play action. Watson. Now he'll take off. Right side of the 20 to the 15. Holds on to the football. Gain of 6 for Deshaun Watson. Up to the 11-yard line. Hard count from Watson. Nobody moves. Turn around. Chubb. And he'll be stuck in the middle there. Deion Jones once again. It's been tough sledding for Chubb. 8 carries, 17 yards. It's not a great performance. 51st play of the game. How about Antonio Gibson into the end zone? Touchdown, Browns! Another free agent pickup to be the third head of the three-headed Chubb, Ford, and Gibson monster. A truer receiving threat. He's got a couple of packages to be the single back as well, and he just went right on down the middle into the end zone. Look at Posick all the way 7 yards downfield working on Deion Jones, and a touchdown, Browns. And the mini double dip is in play. Yep, Sean, he's absolutely your guy. Don, I don't understand. What do you mean they're showing the clock on the field? Oh, like superimposed on the field, like a graphic? I will have to look for it. I must not have noticed. MJ Emerson and Tony Fields combining for the special teams tackle. Hurts back out. They're down 24-7. Browns with a bunch of momentum here at home. I don't see a clock on the field. I see the 1st and 10 emblem. It could be like the play clock when it runs down, just kind of like if you're playing the game by yourself, Ward throws him out of bounds. Is that Calcaterra, the second tight end? So like if you're playing the game on your own and you don't notice the clock up at the top, I think it maybe starts. Yeah, you're right. The play clock ticks underneath it. That's been that way. I think it's been that way for forever. Hurts will take off. He's got a first down. Miles chasing him, and he'll bring him down. Back to pass. Hurts right side. Caught in stride. Denzel saves a touchdown with the tackle. But again, back and forth. The Denzel Ward, Devontae Smith battle has been a good one here so far with 8.5 to go in this third quarter. Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports, joining you. Appreciate all of our subscribers, especially our new ones. We're up about 10 in the last week or so. He'll float in. Dropped by Brown. MJ Emerson, step for step. Hurts had to put a little bit more air under it. Brown couldn't bring it down. Anyway, appreciate all of our new subscribers as we continue to push for 1,100. That's our next milestone. We're just now 13 away from that as it's dropped. Delpit celebrating, but he didn't really do anything other than maybe cause some footsteps. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. YouTube appreciates that as it helps continue to grow our audience. Back to pass now. Hurts. Pressure coming again from Z, and then Miles will clean it up. They'll share that one. And that pushes them, I think, out of field goal range on a 4th and 25. Just the second sack of the day. Miles responsible, at least partially, for both of them. Oof. Z started it. Miles cleaned it up. We know how strong Jalen Hurts is, that lower body. Part of the reason the brotherly shove is so successful is because he can squat like 550 pounds or something crazy like that. So he just drives those legs. Now the rookie punter puts it out of bounds. I have completely just blanked out on Ryan Sanborn. Sorry, that's his name. Ryan Sanborn. I think he's from Texas. Rookie punter for them. All right, okay. Watson right side, caught by Coop, first down. Dog is barking at noises outside. I don't know what the weather was like where you are, but we woke up to tornado sirens this morning in Central Ohio. There were actually a couple of touchdowns. Jasecki wide open for a first down. First catch of the day for our second tight end, Mike Jasecki. But anyway, it's still blowing like crazy here in Central Ohio, and I have a Browns flag outside the house. It's whipping, and the dog thinks that somebody's here, so that's why she starts barking. Stretch left side to Chubb, and he can't get the angle. Just 1 yard gain. I do too, Wendell. Oh, sorry, I do too, Sean. And Wendell, I'll have to check the next time he catches a pass. Yeah, there were actually some that touched down like in my little suburb of Hilliard, like a house got demolished. Dump it off to Chubb out of the backfield. That's where he's been more effective, is catching the football here today, struggling to get the runs going. But it also was like 65 degrees, and now it's like 30. The temperature drop is crazy here in the center of the state. 3rd and 2, right side. Squeeze it between two, and he couldn't hold on. Chief was right there. That's Patrick Johnson, a backup linebacker. Let's see if the Browns maybe go for this here on a forward from the 44. Nope, they'll opt to punt with Bojorquez here. Well, anyway, if you're wherever you're listening, if you did have... Oh, they're faking it! Zastadil. I don't know why I said Zastadil. That was funny. A left-handed throw from Bojorquez because he's wearing Zastadil's number. He tries to find Ronnie Hickman over the middle on a 4th and 2. They try a fake punt. Bojorquez tries to fling it over the middle to Ronnie Hickman, and it does not work. Eagles will take over at the 44. Here's Eckler, left side. He has just had a real hard time running. How about 6 carries for -2 yards? Browns' run defense has been sensational so far in this one, with 4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Hurts now. Blitz coming. He's got time, but knocked away. Stick the mid in, Juan Thornhill. No dice for Goddard. 3rd and 9. Spinning, and pressure and sack. Zadarius Smith. Now he's got 1.5, and it's also on 3rd down. So the 4th down fake punt conversion that does not hurt them. And Sanborn will punt it back to the Browns and Aya Smith. Fair catch for at the 19. Yeah, congratulations to your niece. 6th grade team from Darby won the B-Ball championship. Congratulations, Sean, to your niece's 6th grade team. Always remember the championships. 24-7. Quick throw. Watson left side. Got more. Just didn't have enough time to turn his head. Can we throw this thing in shoot clock mode and start handing the ball off yet, or what? That's the one downside of controlling the opposing team. Now, the Browns have looked much better, so I'm not going to go back anytime soon. How about Antonio Gibson? He's like, I'll run the rock. He's got 2 carries for 20 yards. He's been able to get going. Chubb so far has not. Ford, I think, maybe just has 1 carry total. Double tight ends are on the left. They'll stretch it to that side with Gibson. Can he get the corner? He kind of can. Let's say 5 yards is mustered before Deion Jones picks him up. Deion Jones is everywhere here in this game. Yeah, they are. No wrong impression here. They absolutely are incredible physical specimens. 3rd and 5. 2:13 on this clock. Chubb, now he'll go out to the outside. They'll spread him 5 wide. Looks like they're going to be in the zone, are the Eagles. That's why Watson does that, to see if anybody goes with Chubb, and he goes to Chubb. But Bradbury dislodges the football, and the Browns will punt it away once again with Corey Bojorquez. Big punt down the field. Hurts back to pass. He'll fire right side. Caught near the line. Devontae Smith again. That time Newsom was the corner over on that side. And not a first down. 2nd and 1 apparently is the determining factor. Motion coming from Smith. They'll fake it to him. Z makes him throw it inaccurately. He got there in a hurry, did Zadarius Smith. I think I read an article that he's going to go ahead and test free agency before re-signing with the Browns. Basically, hey man, go see what you're worth and then come back and play for our number, which I think is a pretty smart way to do it. And just enough for the first down as Goddard tackled by JOK, but Goddard did get the first down. Now we climb under a minute to go here in this 3rd quarter. Back to pass. Hurts fired over the middle. Caught in space. A.J. Brown, and he'll be ripped to the ground. He's had a struggle of a game so far. Just 3 catches. That was his 3rd for 50 yards here again as the 3rd quarter is about to expire. Devontae Smith has definitely been the primary target here today. Could be the last play of the quarter. 41st offensive play of the day for the Eagles. Landon Dickerson, snap back, play action. Now Hurts will take off. Now he'll spin back and fire right with some heat. And it's picked again by Ward. What an interception. Denzel Ward, are you kidding me? His league-leading 6th interception. Hurts tried to fake everybody out. He went back to that far side. And look at this pick by Denzel. And he did get both feet in. Oh my goodness, what a play from Denzel Ward. And the Browns have a first down with 12 seconds left. Oh my, what a pick. Here's the RPO. Evans, 2 yards. That's an extension of the run here, I guess. That's going to bring this third quarter to a close, 24-7. He sure does. He sure does have locks on the outside. He has got it locked down. There again, there's those 2 buildings, those mysterious buildings outside the Nostone. We're not sure if those are downtown skyscrapers or if those are some sort of new multi-unit living on the top, retail on the bottom, built on the Brook Park facility. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. As Chubb absolutely blown up in the backfield. He has had a tough game here. 10 carries, 18 yards, 16 yards for him so far. Hey, Dwayne, welcome in. Go Browns. Oh, Dick Shafrath. Yeah, Ohio State and Cleveland. He was nasty. I have his autograph, actually. RPO right side. Cooper on a 3rd and 10. He's just padding his completion stats at this point. Cooper has 8 for 122, I think, Wendell, you were asking earlier. And the Browns will punt again. Again, comfortable lead of 24-7. I'd like to see them put it in the end zone maybe one more time. Although I think the way the defense is playing, that this one might be locked down and the Browns could be going to 9-1 to start this 2024 sim season. Again, Buffalo still undefeated. That's been the biggest surprise in the league. And then Seattle with rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy. How about that throw? Wide open. Beautiful throw from Hurts. Finding A.J. Brown in space to the midfield stripe. That was a beautiful throw on the run from Jalen Hurts. Oh, Dick Shafrath was down to 190 pounds? Yeah, I mean, look at how Joe Thomas looks now. He's like a shell of what he used to look like. Over the middle. Brown, and he'll be thrown to the ground. At this point, the clock running is probably the best thing that can happen to us here, Browns fans. 24-7 is the scoreline. They're going to have to throw just about every time now. Hurts has been absolutely shut out on the ground. Left side throw. Toe tap, and the rookie Leggett's got it at the 16. I think it caught the Browns in like a cover 4, like a quarters look. And Newsom's just got to get deeper there. Can't let anybody get behind you in that situation. Sean Smith is your name. You made the comment. You're not. Yes, yeah. I agree. I don't think that they are going to be a threat, but it's just kind of interesting that they've done that well. All right, Wendell, take care, man. Have a great day. Trips to the left side. Eckler, option keeper rather. Hurts. He's got a wide open lane. He'll juke into the end zone and a touchdown, Philly. And they will score right on the drive where I said, let's keep wasting time. They're going to march right down the field. You can see there's Zadarius Smith absolutely took the bait, the Eckler bait. And Hurts, with one of his easier touchdown runs, has to do one little juke move on MJ Emerson. And it's now 24-14. Here's the Jake Elliott extra point to make it official. Darn indeed, big dog. And it's now a 24-14 victory. So that's what I said. I would like some more points. At 11:36, that momentum meter coming down. It's been orange most of the day. Let's see what Aniyah Smith can do to spark the Browns. And he can get tackled at the 18. Not exactly what we wanted. All right, Watson. Browns outgaining him 384 to 292. Let's try to get some balance here on this final drive. Not final drive, on this next drive. He tried a little slant to the Chief. Just too low for him. That stops the clock, which right now is the worst thing that could be happening. Los Angeles Chargers there, 7-3. Jim Harbaugh's squad, Justin Herbert, playing well. Back to pass. Watson. Now he'll sling it over the middle. Quick little catch for Mike Evans. Picks up a gain of 6. 50th pass attempt. He has 35 completions. If you have any of these receivers in a PPR, you are doing very nicely for yourself. 35 completions is a bonkers amount of completions. Watson, left side, caught by Evans. I thought he was maybe going to be able to step over Bradbury. But he's able to catch it and pick up a first down to the 37-yard line. Watson, good dart there that time to the left side. Little offset pistol look. Kind of like this look here. They'll go play action out of it. Watson over the middle. Oof, that one was almost picked. Trying to go for Elijah Moore, and Kevin Byard is there to knock it away. Can we please hand the football off? Can we please hand the football off? Clap, clap. There he is. Even if it was the disappearing ball trick into the arms of Ford, he's got 2 carries for 4 yards. But we're going to take another 35 seconds off the clock in the process, which is the most important thing at this juncture. 3rd and 7. 53-17 is the pass to run ratio. That is not good enough. Here's another throw. Wide open though to Coop to the 35, and Cooper's playing a monster day. He's having a monster game, rather, playing a monster game, having a monster day. Regardless, he's got 9 catches for $148, his 2 touchdowns. None bigger than that first down here as Watson was about to climb the pocket. Still got thrown to the ground, but found Cooper wide open. 2 guys were with Tillman, and Coop had a nice play there. Run that clock, baby. Run that clock. They're in field goal range as well. Just don't turn this one over. Keep being smart with the football. A little bunch to the left side now for Watson. He's under center. Back to pass. Quick through-step drop. Throw it into the belly of the Chief, and he'll pick up another 11 and a first down. So the short passing game has clearly been effective. Again, it's hard to argue they're 8-1. I'm trying to be 9-1 here. The wins are the most important stat, despite the individual stats for Chubb and Watson not being particularly great with the touchdowns. Again, Chubb's got a bunch of touchdowns, not a bunch of yards. Watson's got a bunch of yards, but not a bunch of touchdowns. The receivers have a crap ton of catches and yards, but again, not a lot of touchdowns. Here comes Chubb, left side, nice hold of the 20. Juking back towards the 15. Nice run, his best of the day, about 10 yards or so on that run. 3rd and 3 for the Browns. High formation. Turn around, Chubb again. He'll go left side. First down, tackled by Nolan Smith. Second-year linebacker, pass rusher type, Nolan Smith. First down for the Browns, and the clock keeps on slipping into the future. Turn around, drop back. Now he'll step up. Got a good hold of the 10 to the 5, and he slid and got hit. Come on, throw it. Throw the flag, ref. Hit from behind by Milton Williams, a backup defensive tackle. 7 yards is what he gets, but he was halfway through his slide, and Williams hit him. Looked awkward for sure. High formation, blitz coming. They'll pick it up. Now he'll roll. Dump to Chubb. Can he make the man miss? Whoa, he cannot. Takes a big shot and actually loses 2 yards. As Deion Jones flying around in the middle of this linebacker core for the Philadelphia Eagles. Watson shuffling, and taking a sack. He walked right into that one again. Well, it started out very effectively, but at the end they're going to have to settle for 3. It does still extend the lead, which I appreciate. But still a 2-score game, not a 3-score game. As Hopkins' kick is up, and Hopkins' kick is good. He is still perfect on the season, my friends, with a long of 57. He has yet to miss a field goal or an extra point, as D-Hop this year. Browns with the 27-14 lead, 4:55 to go here in this 4th quarter. Can the defense lock this one up? Let's find out. Here at Nagy Sports, full length, full 15-minute quarters. We play on all Madden level with specific sim-based sliders, as done by my friend Matt 10. You can go check him out on Operation Sports, which is kind of like Reddit for sports, answer questions and stuff like that. But we appreciate you being on, all with live commentary, only place you can get it. Getting ready to get to the NHL and the NBA playoffs as this screen's going to get blown up. which means we will sim both of those as well. We simmed the World Cup for the USA a couple of years ago. Simmed a Cavs postseason run. Simmed a Guardians season at the beginning of their season that we thought was going to be strike shortened. That one didn't last because the baseball season is interminably long. Big hit for Thornhill, but the first down is achieved. Devontae Smith once again up to the 46-yard line and a big first down for the Eagles. Well, we appreciate you being on. I run the channel with my cousin Kit. He has had some pretty substantial life things and work things happening transitionally, so he has had very little time to be on. He sends you his well wishes, and he will jump back on when he is able to do so, and I'll let him tell you all about it. I don't want to spoil his surprises for you. But my name is Phil Nagy. The channel is called Nagy on Sports. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. Let's see if the Browns can shut this one down. Michael Hall Jr., the rookie. He says, sit down, Hurts. It doesn't hurt. Put his shoulder right in the guts of Hurts there. 2nd and 16. Hurts with trips to the right. Browns breaking through again. This time Hurts will slip through to the 40, to the 45, and Isaiah Simmons. You got Dos Unos and Dos Doses. With Simmons and Delpit combining on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Dogs are barking. Hurts steps up again. Floats it, and it's caught somehow by Goddard. I don't know how he held on to that football. Browns ripping at it, punching at it. You might need to refresh. Mine says we have 9 likes, Don. I don't know how those things, I don't know how the real-time calculation of likes works, but mine says we have 9. Maybe that's just your like. Hurts in trouble. Now he'll roll left. He'll take off, but Mike Hall is right there again. I don't know if they'll call that a sack or if they'll just say it's a TFL. Well, they did. They're going to give Hall his 2nd sack. 3rd and 11. Spin move. Pressure coming again from Hall. Browns all over him. Throw to the ground. Obo Okoronkwo. 4th and 19. Here's the game. 4 wide receivers. Browns rush 4. Hurts deep over the middle. Knocked away. Turnover on downs. Browns are going to take over and win this football game. 27-14 is the score. 2:12 on the 4th quarter clock. Browns just need to milk this thing down. They got the 2-minute warning, of course, but probably 2 first downs and it's over. Chubb pushing the pocket. He's had a rough day. 14 carries, 27 yards. And there is the 2-minute warning. Eagles could have called timeout beforehand. They choose not to. You'll see those timeouts coming fast and furious now. Still just a 13-point deficit. They feel like they've got a shot. Turn around. Chubb pushing the pile a little bit. I'll give him 2.5 to the 44. First timeout. First down ends the game. If not, they'll have to punt and give it right back, and that's what they're going to have to do. Jordan Davis. Big Jordan Davis in the middle of that line. So the Browns take basically 20 seconds off the clock, and that's it. They only made them burn 2 of their 3 timeouts. And that ball's going to be rolling into the end zone here at the NOS Dome. All right, one more stop, baby. That's all we need here from this Demolition Dog defense. It's been our code name for their defensive line for several years now. Pressure coming. Fired wide open. Devontae Smith is the Browns in some sort of prevent. Hurts kind of sneakily up to 350 yards passing. Back to pass. Fired over the middle. Caught by Smith again. And this time he's tackled inbounds, fortunately. Smith tackled there by JOK and Cam Mitchell in the game, playing more of a true dime look for the Browns. Hurts pressure. Now he'll spin. Now he'll chuck it deep. Back in the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. No, they'll say he's out of bounds. Oh my, A.J. Brown. They're not even going to review it nor show us a review. I don't know if I think he might have had that for a touchdown. You cannot let him get behind you now. 2nd and 10, and they'll get home. Miles gets there again, and he's got to share it, I think, with Za'Darius. 7th sack of the day for the Browns defense. 3rd and 17. Pressure again, Miles, let's go! Beating up Lane Johnson on the right tackle side. The all-pro player, but aging a little bit, and Myles Garrett now with a hat trick of sacks. And that may have just about done it. We'll find out here on a 4th and 25. They have no more timeouts. Hail Mary time here. Browns. Back to pass is Hurts. Firing it. Picked off! Denzel! He's got a hat trick! To the 45! The finisher! Denzel Ward with 3 picks in the game. And the Browns are going to go 9-1 to start their season in 2024. Oh my. The Warden. 3 interceptions in the game. The first play of the game was a pick from the Warden. And the last play of the game for the Eagles was a pick from the Warden. What a game for Denzel Ward. Oh my. They cannot do anything about it. Watson takes a knee, and this thing's going to trickle down to triple zeros. What a game for the Browns here at the Nostome. They are officially now 9-1 after this Week 11 contest. Stefanski loves it. Sirianni, not so much. Browns win. What a game here. Let's look at these statistics here today. Jalen Hurts today, 26 of 43, 358. 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions for him today. Austin Eckler, 7 carries, 6 yards. Great job by the Browns on their run defense. Jalen Hurts, 6 for 52, including a touchdown. Devontae Smith today, 9 for $150. Dallas Goedert, 6 for 50. A.J. Brown, 5 for 83 and 3 drops. 3 for the rookie, Xavier Leggett. Calcaterra and Eckler each adding 17 yards on their respective catches. Tackles today, 19 for Deion Jones. My, oh my. Bradbury with 10, Slay with 10, Blankenship, Maddox, a lot of defensive backs there. How about 7 TFLs as well for Deion Jones? He was explosive today. 2 sacks, and they were both by Josh Sweat. 1 pick, and it was also by Deion Jones. He also had 2 PBUs. Again, this kid was all over the place today. What a stat line for him. For the Browns today, Deshaun Watson, 39 of 55. That's 70% completion. 39 completions is a crazy amount of completions. Bojorquez was 0 for 1 on the fake punt. Chubb just couldn't get it going today. They didn't give him a lot of chances. I mean, at the end of the day, 16 carries is actually pretty close to his average, but just 27 yards today. Watson was the best. Actually, not the best. Gibson was better today. 4 for 22, 3 for 25, and the touchdown for Gibson, 2 for 4 for Jerome Ford. How about this? 9 catches for Evans, 85 yards. 9 for Coop, $148, both touchdowns. 8 for 54, identical stat lines for Moore and Njoku. 3 for Chief, 1 for Jaceki, 1 for Cedric Tillman in this one. 8 tackles for Denzel. He had a monster game. 7 for Miles, including 4 TFLs. 7 for JOK, Newsome, and Isaiah Simmons as well. Sacks today, 3 for Miles, 2.5 for Mike Hall Jr., 1.5 for Zadarius Smith, 1 for Obo Garanquo. 3 interceptions for Denzel Ward today and a PBU. And of course, JOK had one earlier in that first half. Well. The Browns, 9-1. Let's go take a quick gander at who's next on the schedule. Again, you'll also get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes where I change here, upgrade their guys who played well. Since I'm technically controlling the Eagles, must be the Cowboys next because the Eagles actually play the Giants. So then I go back to Kevin Stefanski. He is the commissioner of the league, which means he can do anything that he wants and change anybody's rosters, but just easier to keep them from doing that themselves. We go to Dallas. So they were 5-4. The Eagles were. They're now dropped to 5-5. We can force advance this week and see what the Week 12 standings look like. Let's see if Buffalo got the win to stay undefeated or not. They did. They are now 10-0. Seahawks at 8-2. Browns at 9-1. Not sure why the Seahawks are ahead of us in the power rankings, but they are. 8-3 are the Chargers. Cowboys, who we're about to see, 7-3. Chiefs at 7-4. Texans 7-4. Packers now 6-5. There's a bunch of teams 6-5, 6-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5-6, 4-6, 4-6. Bottom of the league is the Oakland Raiders, the Antonio Pierce era with Kirk Cousins at the quarterback. They are 2-8, as well as the Titans. Will Levis in year number 2. Justin Fields, despite some extra help, struggling in Chicago. Baltimore, this one's been crazy to me. They're losers of 8 straight. They started 2-0 and they've lost 8 in a row. I wonder if they have some injuries or something. I should go and check. Dolphins as well. So there's a little look at where everybody's at. All right, guys. Appreciate you being on. This one was a fun one. That's what the rest of the record or the roster of the Week 12 games is what I mean. And the Browns will play in Dallas, 9-1 at 7-3. That is going to be a monster. Look at those sack leaders on the right side. Miles with 19, 16 for Michael Hall Jr. Aiden Hutchinson has 12. So they beat him by 4 sacks, which is pretty gnarly. Mahomes and Watson running away with but look how many more touchdowns Mahomes has than Watson, 31 to 20 or to 17, which is pretty wild. But again, the most important stat, the Browns are 9-1. Guys, this was a lot of fun. Appreciate you being on. Thanks so much to our subscribers. If you'd like to take your Nagy Sports fandom to the next level, you can use the link in the description of this video, which will allow you to hop on our Discord channel with us. The Discord channel is a chance to chat between sims with us, but also to find out in advance of when we are simming. So, guys, really appreciate it. This one was a lot of fun. Browns are 9-1. Stay safe, especially with the crazy weather happening in the central Ohio, or at least Ohio area in general today. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again in a couple days for another Browns sim, a big one, Browns and Cowboys. Have a great day, everybody. As always, go Browns!